and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about traveling during coronavirus. Coronavirus is a pandemic that has affected the whole world as we know it, and traveling is not the same as we used to know it. Moving on, talking about the coronavirus at first. How does it spread? It spreads through three ways, which are by the air route, by the respiratory droplets that act like ballistic balls, and thirdly, by the sense of contact. Moving on, how do we help or prevent from the coronavirus? We prevent from it by using hand sanitizers, washing our hands regularly, and by not touching our masks and gloves. But is that enough? Is this checklist fulfilled? Talking about the tourism industry, something which is very dear to our heart, the youngsters, the old people, everyone wants to travel and see the world. Tourists spend around $1.6 trillion a year on international holidays, which is approximately around more than the Spain's GDP per year. At least that was the case before coronavirus. Moving on, coronavirus has shifted the travel game and now it is a different perspective. Since March, the coronavirus has affected air travel to such an extent that it has fallen down to 94% since last year. So now we're going to talk about the countries which have been affected by the coronavirus and how travel is going to be there. How can you travel to these countries and what are the current restrictions and developments that we're going to talk about so that you can get more aware. So we've all seen Pablo Escobar, haven't we? So that means we're going to be talking about Mexico. Mexico is a country famously known for its salsas, its dances, and its festive cultures. So to travel to Mexico in the COVID-19 situation, it's not that difficult. To travel to Mexico, travelers don't need a 14-day quarantine system. They don't need a negative test, but they only need a health form, which means that they can show their health form to the authorities and they can come to the country. However, the country is divided into three zones: the green zone, the red zone, and the yellow zone, which means the green is for the most less cases and the red zone is for the vice versa. Overall, speaking about Mexico, I believe that Mexico is a country which is open to travel right now with lesser restrictions and it is open to tourists overall. So the second country that we're going to talk about is Turkey. Turkey, famously known for its mosques, its culture, its heritage, its beautiful architecture, has had some restrictions, but they're not much as compared to countries like the UK and the US. So starting on, the country needs a negative COVID test for the travelers, and it also needs a travel information for its passengers that they should give. They require their passengers to have masks were worn on at all times in the airports, on the train stations, and all public places. A COVID-19 negative test, as I said, for before 72 hours should be provided. If you want to travel to Turkey, one thing you should have in your mind that you should not go to the UK, the Brazil, or Denmark within the 10 days before you want to go to Turkey, because they are suspending such passengers who are coming from these areas. Travelers from Turkey should also be mindful that these restrictions are under constant review as the international situation evolves overall. Now we're going to talk about Hong Kong, a country where I would recommend you not to go because it has closed its borders for foreigners or tourists of all sorts. Starting with the process, the Hong Kong people are only allowed to come back to their country where they have to quarantine for about 21 days. Which is also in the 26 allowed hotels by the government, and they have to stay there for that particular time where they cannot move, they cannot go out, and they cannot have any kind of facilities. Moving on, first they have to provide a coronavirus test and they also have to quarantine. So there is no point of getting a COVID test. You cannot just bypass the system. Moving on, the enforcement is so strict that as you land, they take you through their shuttles to the designated hotel and you cannot leave. Above that, they have a tracker on you which tells them when you leave the room. So they arrest you whenever you leave the room or make any problems with the law, which is very weird because such restrictions are forced on criminals but not tourists. So that is very amazing to see that how they're going about things. United Kingdom or the UK has been very fluctuated with its laws and restrictions during the coronavirus. Moving on, the UK has first had its major lockdowns in the start of the coronavirus wave in March, but it eased as things progressed. But now, after the US, UK has become a big pandemic of the coronavirus. Hence, they have lifted up the restrictions, and currently there is a national lockdown of tier 4 in the UK. So, for entering UK as a tourist or a traveler, you cannot enter the UK at any cost. But if you're returning, you're a national, you are returning to the UK, there are some SOPs and formats that you have to follow. Firstly, as always, there's a negative COVID test that is required 3 days before of your travel as a proof on the airport. After that, you have to quarantine at home or at some government approved place for about 7 to 10 days. Je m'appelle Amadumi. So now we're going to be talking about the country of love, romance and passion. Yes, we're talking about France right now. France has exempted international travel certificate for its passengers, which is a big win for all the tourists that are willing and crazy to go to France. But they do have a sworn declaration of the following. You do not have to show signs of the coronavirus. To your knowledge, you should have not come in contact with a person who has COVID-19 or has had symptoms of the coronavirus, and you agree to a PCR test upon arrival, where you have to quarantine for around 14 days, and then after the quarantine you have to also provide a PCR test upon the isolation period end. There is not much more to the travel restrictions or the restrictions that the government has placed for their travelers.